I'm not sure. It's hard to analyze the game completely, sitting from the bench in the first half. So I can just share my thoughts on the second half, being in the game. At that point, we're down 2-0 and we're chasing the game a bit. So then the lines definitely get open too much. And Seattle is a team that's comfortable sitting behind the ball and being able to hit you on the counter attack. So in the second half, I thought we came out pretty good, pushing the tempo of the game, trying to create some chances early, and then ultimately, yeah, the lines get too open later in the game as the game gets stretched and guys get tired.
Big any takeaways from this game as to what you guys can immediately work on in practice this week ahead of LAFC on Saturday?
Well, I think we just got to clean up a few things. I think coming into a difficult place to play like Seattle, we have to have a little bit more of an edge to us. So, winning duels, winning 50-50s, winning headers, just being up for the challenge, really. So I think we can just learn from this game, obviously, that obviously we have to have an edge to us when we play against good teams away from home. When we're playing at home, I think we're going to be a little bit more comfortable. We're going to have the ball a lot more. So we'll control the game that way. But coming on the road in a difficult place, I think we have to match their intensity a little bit better.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nikki. We'll go with Josh Gesman with Corner of the Galaxy next. Go ahead, Josh.
Hey, Sasha, I'm going to lean on your veteran experience here. Through the first two games, obviously you get some momentum building wins. There's, sort of this culture shift, or this beginning of the culture shift. You have this setback now against a very good Seattle team. Is there something you can learn from this? Is this a step backwards?
Well, I don't know if it's a step backwards. A loss was bound to happen at some point, and typically you learn a lot more about yourself in the difficult moments if you're willing to actually look in the mirror and take some things from it. So, like I said earlier, I think we got to have a little bit more of an edge about us and be a little bit more, I don't know how to say it a better way, just competitive in duels and 50-50s and things like that. And really letting the other team know that we're here to play. So we just lacked a little bit of that tonight, and we got punished during a few minutes in the first half where they put away 2 goals. Other than that, I think we just got to keep pushing this thing along and keep our focus on what we've been doing, the way we're trying to play, the way we're trying to control games with the ball, just get better at all those things.
Sasha, what does it say about Greg that he took the heat? He said that he tried some things in the first half and maybe they didn't work, but then he made 3 changes at halftime, brought you in, brought some other guys in. What does it say about a coach that's sort of willing to change things?
Well, he's our leader and he has our back, and so I think for a leader to recognize and put his hand up the first one and say, "Listen, that was my bad tonight, guys. That's the guy that we're behind," and so he obviously is a good leader, and so the way that he's going about things, I think the guys we all really like him and we like playing for him. So I don't think it's all on him. It's on us players too. A bad loss on the road 3-0 is on all of us. So we've all got to look in the mirror. But for our leader to be the first one to stand up and say, "Hey, I put my hand up. That's my bad. I got to look in the mirror also." That's what we all got to do. So I hope we all follow his suit.
Thanks, Sasha. Travel safe.
We have time for one more with Gio Garcia. Gio, go ahead.
Hey, Sasha, I wanted to ask you about 2 questions. I want to ask you about the pitch. Obviously, we know the game's a lot faster with the turf. How much do you feel that affected you guys in this game?
I can't speak for the other guys, but I don't mind playing on an artificial pitch. I know some guys really dislike it. I don't mind it. I think when they make it wet, the ball rolls pretty true and it moves fast on the ground. So if you're good with the ball and you're good at 1 and 2 touch passing, then you can really exploit things on this field because the ball does move really fast. So I'm definitely not looking for an excuse that the field played a part in the loss tonight.
6 goals against, obviously, the story doesn't really tell everything, right? The way Jonathan Bond has been playing great for you guys. What kind of conversations are you guys having with him?
I think Bondi has done a very good job since he's come in. Not only is he a very good goalkeeper, but he's very good with his feet also, which is something that we ask of him a lot in trying to build out of the back. So he still came up with some big saves tonight. He's come up with some big saves in every game. I don't think he'll be happy with having let in this many goals early in the season, and we definitely, as a team, can defend better to protect him as well. But I think he's done a very good job so far, and I think we're all very happy with him.